shit, that's gonna piss me off. Now I'm gonna think about it the whole stream and ignore what everybody else is doing. Anyway, let's do it.
Saturday footage.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we got Joe and John, you and Jordan. Looks like Justin and Tyler, maybe? Is that Tyler?
Yes.
Luke is gonna go with Cole, I think.
It's getting more experimental with standing again, so this is fun. Thank you, Jordan, for obliging me and not just blast doubling me.
So interesting, kind of duck under, go behind from John. Happens quite a lot when people go for these, go for the guillotine, right? Like throwing the head over top. So you can see that Joe is going to throw his left arm over top, and John is just going to like slink right underneath with a deep underhook and then come right around the back. Right there.
Yeah.
Well timed.
I think that's very much a result of not breaking down posture with these collar ties. Right. I mean, it's just a wide open door. If Joe had a better angle and was hanging his weight on John would have to lower his level and shoot his hips forward and through.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
See that compliance? I almost got Jordan down just by like double grip on that wrist.
Yeah, it's interesting watching you pass. It's different than you normally do.
Yeah, I'm being very loose. I'm trying to work a lot on just like the connection up top and like working Toriando. So pinning the shoulder.
Yep.
Getting by the knees. You know, with all the distance that I'm putting between Jordan and I, like his frames on my legs aren't that much of an impediment. Like when the arms are extended that much, it's a little bit easy to kind of misdirect them as I want to close distance. This is probably not how I would prefer to pass, but I mean, I'm working with what I can. Oh, Luke and
Yeah,
Cole.
for sure.
Oh, Cole with the sweep.
Cole with a very nice sweep.
Luke's gonna remember that and thrash him the rest of this round.
Shoulder crunch.
Yep.
And it collapses.
With an open grip too. Like he doesn't have the gable grip.
Yep.
Good elevation, good power off that bottom leg. And then just about makes it to mount, but Luke sneaks that knee in.
Yep. Either way, the sweep is there. And then, very close to the mount here.
Jordan's about to roll me.
Oh, looking for the armbar.
Damn, dude.
But takes the mount instead. That was actually very well done.
Good thing he's not here to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the armbar is not going to work here, especially against Luke because of the trapped ankle.
I agree.
Yeah, Cole just isn't going to get to the angle he needs to really isolate the arm with his legs.
Yeah.
May have been, it almost looks like Luke got him off balance. I don't know if he was exactly trying to go for that with his leg trapped.
Mm-hmm. Tyler with a strangle on Justin. How did he get to the back? Oh, he's here. I don't think he's going to do anything good for the rest of the round, so we won't have to talk anything positive about him.
I'm HR. I'm human resources. Joe trying to get to cross Ashi here. Got John's leg extended, but John's taking the angle away for the knee bar.
Now
Joe's fighting for it though.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the cross.
Outside heel hook. A lot of tension on the leg here.
Yeah, Joe wants to turn in this direction for that. Get that knee to the ground.
Yeah, that's a big reap. He got it.
That was
Looks like John.
great work from Joe.
Yeah, it
did
was.
John go on his own counter here? I think Joe. Oh, maybe they're just moving because these two.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's interesting. I wish Joe was here to say what happened.
Yeah.
All right, Luke's on the attack. What happened here? So, oh, Luke's he's pulling a Mitchell escape.
Mitchell, yeah. Wow.
Damn, Cole's getting Mitchell, dude. I don't think I've seen Luke do that before. It's only this new improved,
I don't think so either.
lightweight Luke. Luke told me he watches like every stream. He just listens to it afterwards. So
Oh, really?
yeah, he hears all of the shit talking we do.
Good.
Yeah.
It fuels the fire. That's why he's always pissed off when he trains with me.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get him this day.
You didn't get to train with him?
No.
No. What's up, Ben?
Ben, what up, bro? How did the show go, man?
Oh, was that this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd it go?
Looks like maybe
then I
just
think
one on smother. Yeah.
Luke with the smother. Yep.
Joe working the stand, or John working the standing guard break on Joe. Keeping his posture low. Oh, Joe switching to the armbar, but we could see John's arm is safe. I'm gonna keep screwing their names up as long as they're together. Tyler with a good back take over here.
He's looking very comfortable on top. I haven't trained with him in a long time.
Yeah, he's doing great. So he's got this kind of Americana threat, but he has Justin's head in here. So there's no real Americana threat, but it is uncomfortable. Justin doesn't want his arm getting put into a bad spot. Tyler uses that to make the transition to the back. Really good. Hey man, that's still awesome, man. I'm glad she did well. Please tell her I said congratulations.
Yeah, that's an awesome showing.
Even if it's not the outcome she wanted, I know she was putting in crazy work, just from what you guys were telling me. Let's bring you back. Actually, well, we'll give Tyler a little bit more due here. So Justin escapes from the back, does well. He actually works it looks like he's working what we went over in class a little bit. This kind of like quick rotating within your opponent's hips to work your escape. Is that what we did that class? I know we did that recently. It may have been Monday. I can't remember if it was Saturday or not. But either way, Justin rotating within Tyler's legs. And then now Tyler doing a great job transitioning, or looking to transition first to a triangle, and then now he goes into the legs in a second. See how Justin handles this.
Yep. Now he's in outside Ashi, going to backside. Puts Justin down, which is good.
He's going for the straight ankle here.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I know you like this. Man,
yeah.
I don't know. I hope Tyler knows, like, how good this looks. Like, that's,
oh, yeah.
Just this whole, it's funny, this whole sequence right here, this was a big thing I took away from Gordon's leg lock instructional. One of them. I can't remember which. I think it was just like the straight up leg attacking one. But this is something you've definitely like instilled in me too with our training, is the holding the Achilles grip on the leg when you're in outside Ashi. We've talked a lot about that lately. But then watch as Justin presses forward. Tyler's not afraid to get up inverted, get on his neck, and continue the attack just by rolling through. So now he comes out on top. He's got Justin back to his butt. We're just looking off screen now, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see any finish from this, but just keeping your opponent. Yeah, I think he got it. I think he got the straight ankle. That was awesome, man. Just keeping your opponent like cracked down to their butt on the mat. Such an important skill in leg locking, and being able to roll through those angles is really, really awesome.
To the guillotine. I'm still looking at Tyler there. Guillotine roll through and then goes back to the back. Nice sweep on Jordan.
Yeah, so I want to look at Jordan's passing here for a second. So Jordan, you're doing okay here. What I like that you're doing. Deathcore, how's it going, man? Good to hear from you. Thank you for the resub, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know about healthy, but we're still rolling. That's for sure.
Still rolling. Yeah.
For this passing that you're doing, you've got. Oh, I mean, if you want me to be truthful, I can be truthful. I won't sugarcoat it. No, I do like the connection to the legs that you're making with your hands. Like I've really stressed that lately. But your legs are a little too far out. You know, like we've talked recently about like that headquarters split squat position where like I want to see this leg stepped right up the middle, splitting my legs with your shoelaces right under my hamstring, like one or the other. I don't care which. That'll dictate some other stuff, but getting to that close position takes away what happens here, which this really far, like skip stepping around, I can track that. It's not hard for me to track you, even with the grip you have on my legs, which isn't much more than just posts. You're not like gripping and immobilizing. You're posting, which it's useful in its own right. But notice I'm just kind of tracking you here. I get my leg in. Look how bendy that leg is. It probably shouldn't bend like that. But that's what allows me to keep this guard, even with the grip you have in your leg. So getting the confidence to bring your leg, step a leg in the middle and start closing that distance and working in the pocket, I think is going to be a jump in your passing game. So I don't know. I would work on that a bit more. And this is one instance in isolation that I'm picking on. So maybe you're doing that in other situations or whatever, but that's just something that pops out at me there. End of the round. Yeah.
If there's one thing that you want to really practice, shoelaces to hamstrings is a good one to start with, for sure.
And just like with the standing guard break, how I tell you guys to get comfortable, like being put down, and like you're gonna screw up, you're gonna lose your balance. Like that's gonna be a spot too. Like as you work inside in that closer range, as you work on your passing, you'll probably get put down a lot, but your balance will just develop and get better anyway. Sorry, I want to go back and look at this heel hook. So working a tripod variation here. This is a fun one. I've got my hand to this ankle under my hip, blocking this ankle, pushing on the hip. Get Andrew down. And then as he rolls to his right side, that leaves his left leg pretty vulnerable. I don't know, man. Fresh Joe isn't fun Joe. And then here I'm working in Irimi-ashi. Mostly, I'm gonna start there and look for heel exposure rather than going to outside and looking for heel exposure. So you see a little tilt forward I do to get the heel exposed. So right there, bringing my head down, lifting my hips a little bit. Again, credit to Peters, I think, for always doing that to me. And then now just working tight to the grip. When I looked up and saw this happening on the wall, I was so happy. Just James bullying Cole. There we go. Amy's not afraid of you.
Nah. She's always game.
You gotta be careful with this square stance. There you go. Staggered up. Working around to the outside.
Danny and John. John went for an Uchimata, and Danny stepped around real quick and just took the back. Overhook. He'll throw in his left. Oh no, actually Danny threw him down. How did Danny? Did he go for the Uchi? No, he just like.
I think John may have been going for a cartwheel pass.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
I think.
Yep.
I think that's a common thing in. Well, not common, but like there are some Dagestani or like Russian wrestlers. I don't know if Sachalayev does that one. I've seen it a bunch. But I think Danny's a little too high for it to work, so he doesn't get over Danny's body, and then
Gotcha.
Danny takes the back. Yeah, I think John.
At first, I thought it was an Uchimata. Yeah, okay.
It did look like that at a glance.
Yeah.
Did James get Cole on the ground, or looks like Cole maybe? Okay, Cole sat. Looked like he tried to throw him.
James has been doing a good job passing lately. Going into the split squat now.
Yeah. Only so like big reason that little instance didn't work, James. You can see Cole's hooking the leg. Like you didn't get over the knee, which I guess just maybe would have put you more in half guard than a split squat.
Yeah, for that particular one, James, I like to go again, going back to with Jordan, your right foot into the left hamstring, and sitting really heavy on that hook, kind of prevents him from being able to elevate as well. So right here, just go super deep with the right leg. You can't really tell really well from this angle, but I can see that your right foot is far away from the leg. I ride my shoelaces underneath their hamstring, and that really prevents them from being able to put a lot of power off of that leg.
Andrew got me in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
I was going, not my
Trying
good
to get
leg.
his legs. Yeah. He's trying to get his legs in the right configuration, but it looked like he kind of bailed out, which I'm happy about, because he could have gotten himself into trouble there.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
I don't exactly have that. I don't have either of his legs isolated, and my left leg is what is in trouble.
Being attacked. Yeah.
But I could throw on, any sort of like Achilles pressure, maybe a twisting lock to at least try to get a reaction, maybe if I felt like I was in trouble. But his legs weren't isolating mine, so I didn't feel the need to resort to anything like that. It was just keep his legs separated and try to create distance.
Mm-hmm.
Joe riding high. Let's see if Amy, how she handles it. There we go. Okay. Kind of walking down a bit. Working something akin to an elbow escape, right? Knee elbow escape, but using your hands, which I don't advise doing just because of the counters that can happen there. Like this big loop leading to underhooks, if Joe can dig underneath. It's also just easy to disrupt this grip and lose all your progress. So using the elbow and the forearm instead of pushing with the hand be the first big thing I'd change there.
I like what you're doing here for the potential wrestle up. Or are you trying to go for a deep half?
Don't remember. Deep half is stupid and I hate it, so
I played with it some today too.
I don't know if I can say I was going for it. I was probably just trying to like survive for a second. James still smashing. Love it. Yeah, I think I was just trying to get Andrew off balance here, looking more for the wrestle up than anything else. But then now he starts to do a good job cutting the angle, looking to isolate my arm. So I immediately, in this case, I'm focusing on where's my body relative to his. If I can get behind him, behind his legs, and it doesn't seem like the normal like when somebody goes behind somebody, but right now my head is technically behind him because he's sitting on it. But if I can fish this leg underneath, I can most likely keep my arm safe. I keep myself safe from triangles. Right there, I try to go in. I don't end up behind him, but I end up now I end up behind him, but I end up with both arms out. And we talked about this a little bit later. Andrew, I don't know if I think we were supposed to talk about this after class more in depth, but I don't think we did. We ended up working with Jackson. But he said he knows why he didn't have this. He didn't have my arm in on the rear triangle. So I was kind of just chilling until he decided to work to a different position at this point. James is always happy to oblige.
Yeah, right.
There we go. Oh, little twist around Amy's guard there. Then we got like
transition into
Sawyer going with Cole. Or I'm not with Cole, with Luke. Definitely didn't confuse the two. Just misspoke. Oh, okay.
Sumigashi.
Yeah, kind of. Amy went towards that angle, and Joe just kind of like kept her going. I think it was a little bit of a flop on Amy's part. Doesn't count. He needs 3 seconds
Yeah.
for it to matter. Now, what have Danny and John been up to over there?
I don't know how they got down to the ground. They've been just scrambling like that.
John working in Anaconda. John has great strangles, man.
He does. Yeah, they're very opportunistic. Yeah, he's dangerous from a lot of positions. It makes it daunting.
Yeah.
To train against him, you know? James is trying to isolate arms. Now he's going for the triangle. Mounted.
I'm curious how this ends up with Cole mounting him.
Right here.
Ah, okay.
Sweep. Into the mount.
Sure enough. Let's do that again.
And then the flex.
yeah. Funny how quickly you can lose it. So Cole never lets his hands get separated here, which that gives you some trouble here, James. Now is Cole. I like what Cole does there. As James is trying to like hand fight and break open the lock, Cole says, "I'm going to give your hands a different job, and it's to balance out." Right. So he gets his hands to the mat, rolls up into double underhooks, double butterfly. This is great. This is a great double underhook sweep. Like arms or elbows over the shoulder line.
Above the shoulders.
This is really, really good. And then using the butterflies to get James over. You can take it either direction at that point. and then maintaining this. I'm sure if the round didn't end, Cole would have had some really, really good opportunities here to go on to submission. Instead, he just lets James know what's up, gives him the flex, says, yeah, you may have had 5 minutes and 58 seconds of that round, but I got the last
But I got two.
James mad now, taking it out on Luke. Look at James, he's furious. James acting like he's at a town hall meeting. Raising hell. Trying to work this weekend, I think.
That's right.
Oh, the double underhook sweep. Yeah, it's a great one, man. I love it. I didn't start using that until probably within the last year or two. I never really bothered with it. Got Danny rolling with Sawyer. This was Sawyer's first class, so it's cool to see him sticking around, working what he can in the open mat.
I was thinking of a different Sawyer, and I was like, he's got blondish hair.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice Soto Gari.
He hits those so much.
Seonagi, not a Soto Gari.
Seonagi, yeah.
So good to see that in Nogi. So
he hits him like every stream that he trains on.
Really? I'll have to look for more.
Yes.
So Justin sets up with the collar tie, and I don't think John does an over tie here. He just gets the arm in position and then grabs the bicep and hits his turn. Look at his other arm though. Shoots all the way
through. Yep.
And then now the jump in. This is a spot where a lot of people mess this up. They kind of forget about their opponent's stance. An important part of this to make it successful is catching your opponent in a wide stance. So like any of you who have taken Bertram's class, when he's taught this, he's really big on deep steps up the middle between your opponent's legs to get them stepping back, and then a quick turn into this move. Justin has his legs wide enough apart that John feels comfortable that he can jump into this. Not jump through Justin's legs, which, would be terrible, but get his hips all the way under Justin's hips. Justin's going for a ride with this one. And also gets him rolled over the shoulder for the finish. Justin's like, what the hell happened? How did I get here?
What day is it?
Yeah. Try to bait it to take his back. Much more gooder. Yeah, that was great.
He's got really good timing with it. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you think about it, if your opponent is collar tying you with their hips back and their feet wide, like that's probably a good time to hit it. So I'm trying to find a moment here with like James and Luke. Because Luke,
is that Jason?
Jason came back. He was there yesterday.
Sick. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jason and Caleb over here. I'll quit trying to shoehorn it in. Luke often will play head forward, hips back. If he thinks you're going to look for the legs. I mean, most people will. Not saying you're going to hit a drop Seonagi on Luke anytime soon, but it's a good posture to attempt it. Jason almost had some... You go for a rolling Kimura here?
Yeah, that's been his favorite. Yep.
Nice little hip blast right to Caleb's stupid face.
He deserves it.
Yeah, the only reason it didn't work, Caleb slips the elbow there.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I was wondering who was going to win that exchange.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Laser.
Laser, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. This would make Bertram proud. Andrew's footwork here. So he's got this body lock grip from standing, collapsing this underhook. So taking the power away from Jordan's underhook here, and then stepping behind with like a Casoto step to that near side leg,
Yeah.
and then a little toss up top gets Jordan down. Now Jordan on the counter. How you doing, Laser?
Right in for the leg. Got it.
What was that?
Jordan with the knee bar.
Knee bar?
The knee bar. Yeah.
Ooh. Savage.
What was going on with James and Luke? What the hell was that? Oh, he went in. Okay, so Luke like
just sidestepped
collar
that
time.
leg.
Yep.
He said, nope.
Oh.
The swipe. I see the leg, but it's not there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Epsom salt baths are the best.
Yes. Yeah, all that work and then you end up on bottom. Like that just sucks. Yeah.
Whiff the single.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were looking really good. I mean, you'd stuffed 2 of his double attempts. Justin trying to go.
He wants it. Just didn't lower his level. He lowered his head, lowered his posture, but not his hips.
Then John trying to break the turtle down. Yeah, just a little quicker than I would have liked. He did a good job of inserting the knee and stepping through. Stepping in between the legs behind his butt.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Who are you training with?
Who am I training with? Baker, maybe?
Yeah. Probably. Yep, that's it.
Oh, yeah, he smothered me earlier. It's, was that here? Yeah, I've kind of realized at this point, like, I'll show you right where I can't let Joe get to anymore. I could play all this game, as like bottom half guard. It's as soon as he passes to side control and starts laying on shoulder pressure, I think 90% of my rolls where this ends up happening with him, I end up getting smothered. Like Joe, you're doing a great job. I didn't notice Cole walk over us. Joe's doing a great job from here, controlling my head and controlling my shoulder line, to the point where escaping from mount is extremely difficult. Whether or not whether or not I can kip effectively or anything. And then now he starts working to get he starts working an Americana threat here on the left side. And then quickly, what was it? He did something really good here. I think it was like mounted triangle. I shut that down, and then he immediately switches to a smother. Like, it was a really smooth transition. I'm glad you pointed this out.
Luke stepping over for trying to go for the triangle. James not having it. James doing what he does best with that octopus guard, and then Luke just beats him to the punch.
Yeah, Luke's acting very quickly with those.
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, you just happened.
Oh no, I'm looking at Joe. The transition he makes, because he doesn't. Oh, does he step over with? Yeah, that's what it is. I was expecting the other leg. He steps over with his left leg, the far one. I shut it down, but I'm bringing my hands low. That leaves my face vulnerable for a smother tap, and he gets it, and I'm like, God damn it. Really good. He's faster than he looks.
Yeah.
Old Luke.
He's always been that way, but now he's faster than he was, and that's just frustrating. And just as strong, which is stupid because that shouldn't correlate, but
Yeah. Cole, you left. I think you're taking a poop.
probably.
Knowing your diet.
John on the double up against the wall, and then Justin pulled guard. Goes close guard. You guys are gonna pay.
For what? What are we gonna pay for?
Luke is trying to invert to go into the leg.
Yeah.
Time right now. Oh, there's Cole.
Speaking of paying, if you guys like what you're seeing, subscribe on Twitch. I'm gonna set up a new music service that I found today, so you guys won't have to listen to the same songs anymore.
Now you and Jason.
Oh yeah, this round sucked for me because I everything I want to do when I'm playing like bottom half guard, I do it from my right side down, so my leg is safe. But I don't want to attack Jason's left leg, the one with the brace on. So if I turn the other way, I can attack that leg, but my own injured knee is then totally exposed and vulnerable. So I'm like, all right, Jason's just going to smash me this round, and I'm going to try to not let him. Because I don't want to be the guy that that hurts him on his first day back.
Yeah.
That's right, James.
What are
If
we
you have
watching?
an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe for free on Twitch. And it helps us out. Sorry to steamroll through whatever you were saying, Mike. What'd you say?
Cole saying to watch. He just got up on top.
I'll go back. I didn't see anything Cole did. So Cole sits,
Tries to sweep.
doesn't get it, but gets his hips out here.
But like over the head too. I don't know how. Okay.
It only works
I
for
see.
you. It only works for you, man. It's because Cole's such a good hugger.
Yeah, I really don't know how that worked.
I do think it was like genuinely just a strong grip, like that overhead or over back grip he had. Joe couldn't like slink out of it. But then I don't know, Cole, what'd you do here? Straight arm
Smother.
or Americana or something? I know Jason will disagree with me because he's extremely humble, but coming back, I certainly didn't feel like he lost anything. So I'm sure he maybe wants to say his cardio is bad or he lost this or that or he doesn't remember, as everybody tends to do when they come back from injury. But he brought the heat this round, so I was happy about it. Here he has me almost in a head and arm, which had me really worried. I had his leg trapped at some point. Yeah, then he gets it free. And the only thing saving me here is my chin is pretty tucked. Like he doesn't have good shoulder position for the strangle. And as soon as he goes, I slip out enough that I could shut it down. So it was kind of a waiting game. Oh, dude, we should.
John playing north south.
We
What's
should
that?
film a Cole instructional and release it like April Fool's Day next year or something.
Dude, that would be amazing.
It would just Cole. It could just be like we can set up the moves and everything, but you just have to explain them. And like, well, I'll be your uke. Or we get Josh down here to be your uke.
Caleb on a nasty triangle right now.
On Danny, no less.
On Danny. This has got to. He
has to get his
got
angle.
the wrong angle.
Yeah.
He's slipping. He's slipping.
Damn, Caleb.
Oh, damn. I can't believe it. That is crazy.
I don't think I've seen Caleb hit triangles.
Yeah, he went for the arm. He's tried to set it up from mount. Went for the arm bar. Lost the arm bar. Went for the triangle. Danny stacked and did a really good job of cutting the angle to basically get the strangle side away from him, right? Like trying to take his body to the left, Caleb's to the right. That's what breaks open the triangle there. And yeah, that was really slick.
That's right.
And Caleb tries to step over again to go back to the armbar, and then Danny just circles around, just kind of floats over top of him.
Oh, you're not hurting my feelings. I know where your loyalties lie. As long as I get an executive producer credit, I'm happy. I'll write the whole thing for you. John down here, bottom of the screen with Kimura.
Kimura from half guard. Yeah.
Come on, Jordan. How you gonna let that happen?
Oh, arms trapped in the crucifix. Definitely watch where your arms are. Jordan going in between the legs is no good. Let's just say it's no good for now. You can do it later if you reach behind you instead of above, right? So if your arm is bent here, if your arm is bent kind of going towards your, with your hand going towards your head, no good. No good at all. If you put your arm backwards to go down towards your feet, you can be safe. However, I don't really see a whole lot of good coming from it at all. So I'm just going to say, don't put your hands in between the legs, even though it seems like it's going to be a good thing. Like you're going to get a double or a single leg or something like that. You're just going to hurt yourself instead.
Yeah. Alternatively, where you want to take it. So this is, actually, let's see. John doesn't give you much of a choice here with where your hand goes, the way he straddles the position here. But, exactly. We learned that in kindergarten, bud. Let's pretend like you ended up putting your hand in this position. Put it instead outside over the ankle. That'll be a safer spot for you.
Get that trap right there.
Yeah, this is where I like to set up that legs Kimura. Same sort of predicament. But they have to take their hand down towards their hips for that one. Danny looking to hit he's got a Japanese necktie kind of set up on Caleb here. Trying to get him flipped over with it. That's a tall order. Sloppily steps over though. He saw the time on the clock. I think he felt safe doing it. I love watching these two roll.
Yeah.
Luke going for the braced knee.
Yeah. Outside Ashi.
Yeah, but give him his credit. He's asking nicely. What's up with that leg? And not trying to break it. You are right over
Sitting
here,
out.
dude. Sitting out, dude. You must have been tired from all the running you've been doing.
You look tired.
All that cardio affecting your cardio. Cole, what are you weighing right now, dude? John doing his damnedest to roll out of this. Nice.
Yep.
Gets it.
Are these 6-minute rounds?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you weigh as much as me, Cole. I'm under 232.
Who do we have at the top of the screen other than next to Luke and John? Is that Justin?
Justin and Jason, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
John does really well here with the guillotine, but it's very tough to guillotine Luke.
Luke using a lot of leg riding here
Yeah.
and putting on just enough pressure to get John to turn up. John only exposed his back like that, I assume, because he felt that a pass was coming, so he was denying the pass. Then Luke takes advantage, trying to get to the back.
Oof.
Looking to set up a triangle.
Yeah. Got out of the triangle though.
John opting to stay down on this one. Luke opting to open his guard, go on the attack.
Big underhook from Luke. Yep.
Nice. Onto the double. Gets behind. Oh, a little counter single from there, from John there. Dude, what a cool scramble.
That is
That's
nice.
nice.
That was really nice. Luke winds up getting on top. Good luck trying to Kimura him.
And while we have everyone here, reminder, next Saturday is Blue Coast Grappling, their second event. Mike and I will be there doing commentary out in Denver, North Carolina. So if you guys want to come out and watch live, shouldn't be too far from us. Otherwise, you can watch on combatsportsnow.com for the pay-per-view. So check that out.
Really nice mount transition about 10-15 seconds back. Luke on to John. Yeah, right about here. He's going to go over top. He kicks the leg back and cuts over to his left, and then immediately, as soon as he gets his left leg comfortably past the bottom knee. So, yeah, you'll see him switch his hips to the right.
And watch that top foot, too, for John.
Yep.
Like, Luke just kind of pivots behind it almost magically. Like, right there, he hips down. That brings the leg in front. And then he's got to get this leg behind it.
Yep.
Or, no, I'm sorry, over it. That's right. He goes
Over.
to mount. He goes to mount, not...
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a really nice hip switch. Double hip switch.
This is heavy
That's
pressure there.
Yeah, I mean, John must have tracked him with it because I don't see how he would have gotten that leg in otherwise.
Yeah.
Because his leg was on the outside hip, you know?
Yeah, it's as Luke drops that hip pressure, you'll see that top leg. So horse kicks back,
And then, yeah.
there he scoops underneath it.
Yep. So John goes in almost like he's trying to catch the leg for. I know he's not going to, but to try and invert and get into cross ashi, right? But just to track the leg, and then as soon as he does that, Luke just carries it right back over and gets into mount. That was really nice.
How much are tickets? Great question.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Okay, Mike's on it. I don't know, but they do have an 8-man absolute bracket with a $1,000 pot, which is pretty rad. And then their third event coming up, it'll be out in Wilmington, but they partnered with Nico, the guy who runs Blue Coast, partnered with a real estate group to offer I think like either a couple days stay or a 1 week stay in this really nice house out in the Dominican Republic, which looks super dope. You guys should follow Blue Coast Grappling on Instagram for more info. But
25
to spectate.
Yes.
Cool. A little tango from Andrew and Cole here. So Andrew, I would say, technically has the better position with this underhook. Hard to see whose foot that is, but Cole has the better foot position here, I'd say, given the posture, right? He could set up for an Uchimata bit here. This is Andrew's leg.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Cole, not wasting any time, starts to roll through with this. Gets the lift.
Nice.
That was
Almost
really
like
nice,
a
man.
Sumigishi. Yep.
I like that. And again, only works because of that really, really tight upper body connection that Cole uses right here. That otherwise he would have slipped around Andrew's torso there. Like the arm could have easily slipped around if he didn't have a tight elbow gripping in, pulling Andrew in for that.
We got Joe and Jordan, Justin. Is that Luke on the bottom?
I could sneak in or out, Cole, and you'll never even know I was there.
Yep, it's Luke.
Luke trying to break Justin's leg
outside.
off.
The handhold.
Knee bar to the heel hook, back to the knee bar.
Yeah, you got to remember, like, for leg locking, that all of those are there, right? The knee bar, ankle lock, everything, right? You should be able to throw the whole kitchen sink at it.
I saw the handhold. It was adorable. For 4 minutes. We're going to go back and look now because Cole told me not to. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Little dance.
That was, yeah. Who's leading?
Mooresville Prom. You know, I'm going to say Andrew's leading. I'm going to say Cole's
Andrew's
following.
leading.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's adorable. Hits that roll. Still holding hands. Because that's just the kind of guy Cole is. Little dance on the ground. Beautiful. Don't ever tell me to not go back. Oh, dude, Cole's pissed off. Are you gonna make me pay? It's seasoned like a cast iron pan. Jordan, I thought you were on a little something something. Joe hits you with a counter though. I don't know what. Joe is actually, I would say Joe was the attacker there. It looks like he turns for that leg pretty early before you can get a grip set up. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Cole with the reverse psychology. You right. Fool me once. All right, so now Andrew, kind of doing the opposite of what I was telling Jordan earlier. So getting, better leg position here, but no real connection until now on the legs. I would kind of do them at the same time typically. But what do I know? Andrew gets past Cole's guard anyway, so.
Aggressively getting the hands over the elbows over the shoulders. See if he can finish the katagatame. Joe with a nice sweep. I think it was a double over sweep actually. You can see all of his grip configuration.
Persuasively, then. Persuaded your arm above your head.
Yeah.
I would say Cole likes to earn his top position, because every time we give him crap for being held on bottom, a few seconds later. God. Anybody
What was
who
the
gets,
finish?
I don't know. Maybe there's some arm or shoulder pressure or something here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like a Kimura from the top, like a one-arm Kimura.
Oh, poor Justin. Tried so hard to kip out of Luke's mount. Reason this isn't working is Luke is perfectly unbalanced right now. He needs to be so like Justin tried it here. He tried to get Luke off balance. You'd see him kind of hit a bit of a bridge right before the kipping. Right there, right? He tries to go for it, but he really just kind of hops his hips up. If Luke is just balanced in this, it's going to be damn near impossible to get him off of you with the kipping escape. He has to kind of be off to his side, lightens up his hips a little bit, and that's what helps you get out of that. Dude, I swear to God, he has to. Like, for real, man. His leg pinch, if it like hits your floating ribs, it's serious. Like, it's uncomfortable.
That's why him and Tom have like ridiculous deep half guard too. Like you can't get your leg back. It's impossible to get your leg back.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to get one of those Thigh Master things now. I already feel like I work out every muscle.
Not those muscles.
not the abductors.
Yeah.
Or adductors.
I think they're adductors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John and I have a super fun roll here. I was like, do anything you want except a Kani Basami.
Yeah.
Just try to chase him down. Let's get to the head with one arm. Don't try to pencil my body over. Yeah, no, I mean that's
It's still hard to do on him. Yeah.
It is. I know exactly what you're saying, and it's not a bad idea, right? It's just Luke's got a solid base, and you're just not gonna move him. Watch me like Steven Seagal uke this move with John. He goes for like the Haragoshi, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this 100%.
Yeah.
It's like hop over his leg. I've just sunk too much money into my own home gym to join a gym now. Plus, I'm too scared to work out with you and Ben. You guys are too big. You can intimidate me. Danny on a leg here. He had an earlier opportunity to keep Justin going, get him off balance, but all right, this is good.
Yeah, I like what he did there.
Do that one more time. See a little base off with his foot. Plants here, and then uses his other foot to kick Justin over. Stays connected.
Oh, the single leg. Go back to the single leg from Joe.
I don't know if that was. I don't know if he gave you the single leg or if you actually got it. Oh, I see. Let's see. I'd say you got it.
Yeah, I think you got it. You ran it through.
Yeah, Luke isn't. I think you're well past the point of Luke giving you things. Yeah. You got him. You got him moving backwards here. I'd still like to see. I'm just gonna compliment sandwich you here. Great move, Joe. I want to see your hips lower a little bit more, so your back is a bit more neutral. Like you have a bit more of a neutral spine rather than bent over posture. Remember, level changes happen at the knees, pulling the hips down, not at the hips, pulling the head down. And then I guess the other piece of bread in that compliment sandwich is way to go on running him down with this. That's actually really what resurrected, or I should say resurrected, what actually finished the move here. I think if you stayed put and tried to pick his leg up, as like you see a lot of jiu-jitsu guys trying to do, Luke is just going to sprawl out of this all day. But because you shot through him and shot faster than he could go backwards, that's what got that. So good single. And then he rolls you. Par for the course. Oh, dude, if you saw me at the gym, you'd be like, dude, I don't know what to do, man. It's chest and tries day, but like, I've never made my own workout before. Can you help me, professor? That's what you would sound like. Cole generously letting Sawyer work on this. There we go. I think that's, yeah, I believe that's more what we were talking about. At least that concept of pulling people over, using your hooks to better align yourself when you're going on the strangle.
Oh, you can.
Zombie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
We've had a couple other followers too. NXTENC, Ketis, and Stacks. Thank you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
We talked to Stacks at the last stream. He's been training for 11 years. Runs his own place out of Ontario, or yeah, Ontario.
Oh, cool.
Doing good, Zombie. How you doing?
Good. Yes. Yeah, this is our school's training. What we train on Mondays, we stream on Wednesdays, and what we train on Saturday, we stream today on Sunday.
Yep. This is me here. Guy on the right didn't train yesterday, so you're not going to see him on the stream beating people up. But do you train, Zombie?
Wednesday.
Walmart
Radio. Awesome. It's a great song.
Everybody just gushes about Neil Peart every time Rush comes up. Rightfully so. Great drummer.
Oh, he's a fantastic drummer.
Had to get out for bad timing.
Get back to it. Yeah.
Well, hopefully watching our stream and whatever else you come across on the socials will inspire you to get back out there. Please feel free to ask any questions.
Sure.
Or comment. Say we suck. You can roast us. Can't say anything worse than what we already say to each other.
Truth.
Well, I hope you get back out there when you can, man.
Yeah.
You talking about us? Like, Doc, what do you say? Naming people? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little... I'm a little too lazy with my mans at the end of my sentences. I should not do that. Yeah, well, the white belt is still better than no belt at all. And I firmly believe that. So who we got? This is second to the last round. Looks like Luke and Andrew.
Luke and Jason. Oh,
I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Andrew.
It's Andrew.
Yeah, Jason's over here.
Chilling.
That's right.
I don't remember what I'm going over with Cole. Oh, just back take stuff. Do y'all know any workout I can do? So when I do join, I'm in somewhat good shape. All right, that's a complicated. Well, no, it's not a complicated question. The only thing that will get you into like jujitsu shape is doing jujitsu. Like I can promise you, there's no workout that you can do that when you do get back to being on the mat, like you're gonna suck wind the first time you're back, no matter what. And that's a good thing. I don't think that there's any specific workout, weights, cardio, whatever, that lends itself to jiu-jitsu any better than any other things. You just have to pick something you like that won't bore you and be consistent with it. I like to lift weights. Mike over here likes to lift weights. A lot of the guys on screen, you could probably tell, like to lift. I've been lifting longer than I ever did jiu-jitsu, so it's just something I'm always going to do. But man, if you like CrossFit, go do CrossFit. Don't injure yourself, and then go to jiu-jitsu. If you, we got one guy down here. He's a rucking athlete. He does go ruck events, things like that. That's his thing. Among Joe works. Joe's probably working out right now, but yeah.
3 days. Yeah.
Grip stuff is important. Yeah, if you're doing gi jiu-jitsu, it will come with it. Danny's gonna hold me in Kesa here. I hadn't been held in Kesa for a while, as long as Danny did. I was getting a little worried, to be honest. I already did, dude. I said some guys here look like they like to work out. Cole likes to work out, but it's mostly because of the rows of Oreos he eats. Um, but yeah, man, just pick something you enjoy and do it 3 times a week, you know? We are in Mooresville, North Carolina. Mooresville, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you're ever around these parts, you'd let us know, man. So Andrew chilling in the pocket here with Luke, playing a little 50-50.
Not a good place to be, and that's why.
You know, I've had the most success with Luke in 50-50, I think. Of the handful of times I've tapped him, I'm pretty sure it's been working from 50-50. You really just have to, like, Andrew's not in, his hip position isn't good here to like be on the attack. He's flat on his back rather than on his left side. Here he's not terrible, but he's just like, I mean, this one's kind of tough. Like as he's turning to get to Luke's heels, you know, he's kind of exposing his own, but Luke went on the counter. I think it's his cross-side straight ankle with a standard grip too. He doesn't, or no.
Honestly, this is why I don't do outside ashi with Luke. I don't play outside ashi with Luke because of this.
Because of this grip that he uses?
Yeah, he'll take the top leg and he'll apply incredible pressure with that top leg. So I don't play outside ashi with him. I play arimi. Or I will, at the very least, I have to be like on my head trying to dig for the heel if I'm going to switch to outside.
Yeah. What part of the country you at, Zombie? If you're one of them West Coast grapplers, you probably have a lot more options for schools. Although schools are everywhere now, which is awesome. Hip bump sweep from Jackson, putting Joe on his back. Wow. So yeah, Danny and I had this was definitely it was a fun roll for me. Danny and I hadn't rolled in a good couple of months. I think we hadn't rolled since my first attempt after my knee hurt. My first attempt at rolling. He and I trained for about 30 seconds, and then I was like, I can't do this.
I haven't seen Caleb much on stream. Him and Joe.
He had a good round. He had that good round earlier with Danny.
That's right, yeah.
So Luke is right off the bat, well, after this attempt at inverting into cross ashi, watch how he controls Danny here as Danny tries to go on a counter attack, all with head pressure, completely keeping Danny's body in a position where he's not going to advance in a pass, and then he settles in for close guard to keep him at bay. So Jackson hits me with the double ankle sweep here, which is good. He does it with his feet pushing at my hips rather than his hamstrings pushing at my legs. And later, I think I reverse it on him. Give him a little pop quiz.
Luke is in on this triangle.
Yes, he is.
That looks deep. Yep. Got it.
And I could almost guarantee, like, whenever this grip was made, Luke is thinking about the triangle. I don't know how far back he establishes this wrist to wrist. But as soon as he does, once that arm comes away from the body, he's got what he needs. He's got control over Danny's head, so his posture is going to be broken down, which is a great setup early on for the triangle. There, he's using his leg to keep the posture broken down.
Yep.
Danny knows it's coming. There, he makes a switch.
Switches. Yep.
He's at this
that
like
was nice.
side-on shoulder triangle.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be curious to see if that was shoulder or strangle. You definitely see both coming into play.
It looked uncomfortable either way. And then immediately inverts. Playing a little donkey guard action. If he shoots his hips back and then rotates down, he'll go into cross ashi. Here he goes the opposite direction.
It's a shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yeah, I figured with the angle, it definitely put on shoulder pressure.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, man?
Lurking.
He's slung Jackson down. He's just a kid, dude.
Dude, I don't care. He's trying to beat me up. So it was really just a hamstring curl. I just took that leg out from underneath him. It looks like I kick him back at the hips, but I'm really just pulling his leg out. Just yoink. He looks at me and laughs. Hi, Ronnie. I also hit little like, let's see if I can find it, because I always like throwing this at people when they don't expect it, but when he's walking around me, I think I kept his leg going at one point and put him down with it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it probably happens later. Right here. Yeah. This is probably the best example. I wish I had this to show when I'm teaching open guard. Whenever I tell you guys about like keeping somebody's foot stepping as they're like crescent stepping around you, this is what I mean. So right there, I know he's going to take a step. I keep the step going. And then I look at him and laugh. Heel hooked him at the buzzer. Jackson, you did? Good to see you use this shoulder pressure on not me. Anyone else but me. But Caleb doing a good job here with the lockdown, keeping you from advancing.
Yep, and then now using it really nice.
That was very effective.
That was, but now he's got, now he got leg locked.
Oh, toe hold.
Was it a toe hold?
Or, oh, no, maybe a heel hook. It's hard to see. I think he sets up a heel hook.
It's a heel hook.
Yeah, heel hook.
Yep.
Caleb was letting you work. That's like what I told you when we were rolling. Anything you've ever gotten on me, I gave to you. I'm just always letting you work. Doesn't look like he's letting you work here, bud. This is good though. I like Caleb's use of the lockdown to get the hips, get your hips over his, get you off balance. Like this is how you use the lockdown. It's not just a stalling position.
Yep.
And then now the quick switch out the back to attack the leg. That was really, really nice. Really good thinking from Caleb there.
And then Caleb just leaves the leg behind. This is what I struggle with this entry, because I really want to get the left leg pulled in here and in between the legs, right, into some sort of like a rimiashi. But here the left leg is left behind, and that's what Joe is able to secure.
Yeah.
And attack.
Yeah, and it it doesn't even it's not even poking through the bottom, so Joe's hips can hit the ground. His own leg there isn't really isolated anymore, or not right. Well.
Yeah, so you really have to pummel your feet into position when you take your partner over, to prevent this from happening.
Great counter, Joe.
Yeah, way to see it.
Bro, this mounted triangle Jackson throws on me here was surprisingly tight. Like, he was doing this. I wasn't even coaching him through this. I don't think Andrew was either. He was just like doing a lot of this on his own, like bringing his head to the mat, getting his heels, like pulling his heels to his butt, all that stuff. That was really, really nice. And he kept slapping me too. I thought we tried new techniques on white belts first. Hey man, they're white belts too, as far as I'm concerned, even if they got a green one. If you're less than 16, you're a white belt to me.
Same thing here. Joe catches the heel.
Yep. On with Caleb initiating this entrance too.
It is.
Caleb's like, again.
Yep.
Nice. He probably said crap. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that was definitely a deep heel hook from you. So yeah, if he didn't say tap right then,
It was
I
coming.
feel like you could have put on some pressure.
Speaking of pressure, Luke pressuring by Danny's guard here.
Deep half again from Caleb. Joe is on top.
Caleb looking for the kipping escape.
Just really heavy on the head right here and keeping his hips back, so it's preventing the kip.
All right.
That was great. That was a great day of training.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
missed it.
Good full hour of training. Thank you everybody for putting the hard work in, showing up. Oh wait, you're all.
You gotta
stupid
fix
looking
my
again.
thing. Yeah.
Say something while I do this. Just need you to vamp while I
Vamp. Oh, I'm not good at that. Yeah. Good day of training. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. So remember, next week, the 25th, we've got Blue Coast in Denver, North Carolina. Matt and I will be commentating. I don't think we have anybody from our team training or competing that weekend. But nevertheless, if you want to come out and heckle us, you're more than welcome to do so. It's 25 at the door. And they had some really good matches last time. So I'm really excited to see what they have.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good.
Otherwise, we have June 22nd for Naga, and I think we've got quite a few of us that are interested in competing.
Yeah, you guys, definitely step up if you've considered competing. If you guys are white belts and you've been curious about it, if you're wondering, if I'm ready or whatever, just come train. I think, and Luke can confirm this, but I think we're going to start treating Sundays as our comp day. So anybody looking to compete, we want to see you guys out there training every Sunday as much as you possibly can, getting ready. That's there is no yes, grasshopper, you're ready to train. It's just you show up and you put in the work, and then you go and test yourself. That's the way to do it. Joe's going to be there. He's going to go
Intensity and rules make a comp. So we want you to make sure that you're ready for both.
Absolutely. And yeah, if you don't even want to compete, definitely come out and support anyway. It's always fun to have our Mooresville contingent out there showing up in numbers. It'll be in Hickory, so it's not too far from here. Yeah, Ronnie's going to be out helping to murder you into prep too, so it'll be awesome.
Yeah, and definitely suit coats again. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
come on.
We'll have jackets.
Yeah,
of course.
What do you think this is? Some this isn't
Bush
Naga.
League.
Yeah,
this isn't Bush League.
Come on now.
Come on.
This is Blue Coast, dog. Zombie, thanks for the follow again. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you back in the chat, man. Keep coming back. Yeah, I think that's about it. Follow us here if you're still lurking. If we haven't convinced you to follow yet, do it now. And if you like what you're seeing, please support. You can do that by subscribing using any of Twitch's tiered subscriptions or your Twitch Prime, which is free for you if you have an Amazon subscription. And it really helps us out, helps support the stream, will help pay for the better music I'm going to have on stream next time. I'll get that all set up for Wednesday, hopefully. So, yeah, we can leave it at that. Or subscribe at YouTube as well. We'll post this for you guys to review if you want it. In any case, go trim your nails and do your laundry, and don't be stinky. And Zombie, go hit the gym, man. Go get jiu-jitsu ready again, bro. And we'll
keep joining us. Any questions? Fire away.
That's right. We'll see you guys back on the mats. Take it easy.
Later.